Excellent. Fight 3 sees Joseph Benavidez as a -325 favourite versus Ian Loveland at +285. Tatton's pick is Benavidez via submission, since he feels that although Loveland is a game and capable opponent, he doesn't have the pedigree of Benavidez. Who's your pick?
Well, Loveland again is quite unknown really compared to the likes of Benavidez. But I think Craig's right in saying he's a game and capable opponent. He's got decent wrestling pedigree coming out of Team Quest. But obviously Benavidez should get the win, but at those odds I wouldn't make a play on it because anything can happen. But perhaps quickest submission of the night play could be a good play to make on Benavidez. But yeah, I'd pick Benavidez.
Fight 9 is Nate Marquardt as a -300 favourite versus Dan Miller at +264. Like we mentioned earlier, Akiyama is out and so Miller was bumped up. So Tatton doesn't have a pick for this one. The odds have lengthened, but not by much. When Marquardt was scheduled to fight Akiyama, he was at -280 and now he's at -300. Do you think that these odds are justified, Vonnie, and who's your pick?
Right, I pick Marquardt. I don't think Dan Miller is that good at a middleweight. He's definitely a slight disadvantage in this one with Marquardt. I'm not sure if Marquardt will be able to finish Dan Miller, because Dan Miller is extremely tough. Dan Miller hasn't fought anyone with Marquardt's knockout power, from what I can see. So it's not out of the question that Marquardt finishes, but I'm actually making a play on Marquardt by decision. Obviously Dan Miller is very tough, but the last person he fought either had any KO power was John Howard, and the likes of Michael Bisping that weren't really expected to knock Dan Miller out, so it's not surprising that he went to decision against Damian Maia and likes of Bisping. So I'd take Marquardt in this one.
Fight 11 is a big one, and it also carries the longest odds, with Uriah Faber as a -401 favourite versus Eddie Wineland at +346. Tatton's pick is Faber via submission because Wineland is a credible opponent for Faber's UFC debut, but not truly dangerous enough for him to derail the big plans of Dana White that Dana White has in store for the toothy Californian kid, is what he said directly. What do you think about this one?
I actually like Wineland in this one. It's because of the quite large disparity in odds at +340 to +350 range. I think he's got a much better stand-up game. Yeah, he uses his footwork and combinations pretty well, especially compared to Faber, who although he's quite wild and flashy, he just tends to throw his leaping right hands and doesn't have great footwork. But obviously, as Craig said, Faber to win by submission is the most likely outcome. But Wineland definitely isn't new to the wrestling game. He's wrestled since he was very young, so I don't think people should underestimate his ability to keep the fight standing. At those odds, I thought Wineland would stick around the +225 range, not +350 range. So, I'm saying no to a play on Wineland at +350. Faber definitely shouldn't be a -400 favourite against Wineland, in my opinion.